That's a codename Tachyon detector, which is pretty strange to find in a Cold War missile silo. This silo is an ideal place to study cosmic rays. It's isolated and shielded against outside radiation.
Seems they were studying fossilized DNA they found in the Eurydice Meteor, but stopped after the TRC outbreak.
What's a Cold War bunker without an abandoned train tunnel? GPS says it heads off towards the Orpheus research station.
This aberration is inert and fossilized. Maybe it originated from the meteor that was discovered here.
Я возвращаюсь на корабль. Одному мне его никак не вытащить.
The Spiker's ballistic spikes are razor sharp and can be flung at velocities similar to high-caliber sniper bullets.
This whole place used to be a spiritual retreat before Orpheus took it over to support their lab in the silo.
We put airlocks wherever the best site is. Even an old-timey cooperage, where they made wooden barrels. Weed and kale aren't the only things this farm produced. That's a moonshine kill.
React body armor utilizes non-Newtonian fluid that is light and flexible, but hardens under impact.
They think that spike's large size is due to the farm's nutrient-rich soil. Or maybe it has something special in it.
This landscape looks so serene. Too bad Orpheus showed up and ruined it with their experiments.
You're driven, and it shows. Carry that into the next subzone.
React blades combine monomolecular sharpness with a self-sterilizing biopsy needle for easy sample collection.
In this experiment, we want to see if the parasite causes identical mutations in cloned plants.
Get down to minus 60 degrees Celsius up here. You gotta dress warm to go outside.
Since their mainframe crashed, we can only roughly determine what they were looking at. The Oort cloud past Pluto.
The hot zone presents a unique infection risk. Injuries must be cleaned and dressed immediately.
Replacement and additional construction supplies are positioned in at least one location inside the hot zone.
Those ceiling aberrations are ultra dense and heavy. We have no idea how they stay up.
In Greek myth, Orpheus was the son of a muse and had magical musical abilities.
Orpheus is a huge tech company with interests in biotech, quantum computers, and high-speed satellite internet.
Now, records say that meteor was dug up in Antarctica, and the parasite isn't all over it. Interesting.
The router's underground root claws function as both a defense and to collect raw materials from the soil.
Tracked vehicles are the only way to get around when winter hits. And if it's bad, even they get stuck.
Apparently, this thing sings different frequencies depending on the phase of the moon. These clever auto-trackers position themselves inside parasite nests. We get great data, and you don't get messy.
They had people stationed up here for 5, 6 months. They would need all the entertainment they could get.
This is aimed at the moon's dark phase transit. Someone was trying to see the moon's dark side.
To slow the spread of the Archeans, we install secure reactors throughout every hot zone.
We've managed to implant sensors in all these bizarre structures. The ones we found, at least.
Apparently, the ocean is no impediment to the parasite. We've got to assume it's moving along the bottom.
All React equipment has clear and simple instructions to ensure smooth function in any environment.
Swarm signals detected. Executing incursion protocols. Prepare to leave the subzone.
At first we tried modifying spacecraft airlocks, but it turns out submarine locks are stronger.
"3D spatial algorithms help React logistics pack all necessary equipment with 36% less wasted space."
I'm told this old thing still works. Talk about robust engineering.
Sometimes newer doesn't mean better. Those levers are over 100 years old, and I bet still work.
These military tents served as temporary labs until React finished building the airlocks.
This device injects high-pressure stasis foam into the parasite substructure, blocking nutrient channels. They're testing to see if dialysis can clean parasite toxins from the blood. Looks promising.
We know that the parasite is attracted to some minerals and metals, but apparently gold is not one of them.
flight plan says they were trying to escape the Orpheus site. Imagine the parasite going active at 25,000 feet.
Even though we can predict the parasite's dormant cycle 85% of the time, it's not good enough. Ask those two scientists.
This purification plant uses lasers to vaporize water under high pressure, filtering all impurities down to the subatomic level. The grun's the most common Archean unit, possibly because it takes the least resources to create.